Welcome, Libra. This is your weekly Teroscope reading for May the 16th through to the 22nd, 2016. My name is Tilly, and this is Tarot with Tilly. And before we get to the energy of the cards, let me thank you for your loving, supportive energy that you send my way each and every day. You guys truly rock. Thank you so, so much. Now, let's get to you. What fantastic cards we have this week. You guys are just going to rock the world this week, I'm telling you. Okay, we start with the Empress. Now, she is a beautiful, creative energy. She is the diplomat and she acts on love. So this could open up new paths for you. New paths that have the vibration of love surrounding it. Okay, so if you're looking for a relationship, well, if you're looking for a relationship, just hang on because it just gets better. But we have all kinds of cards indicating that new relationships could come to be this week, including this card is your very first card. This could also be, this is a very fertile energy, a very creative energy. So this is using your creativity. And fertility, I mean, this is a time when if you are planning on starting a family, growing a family, beautiful energy for it. If you're not, be cautious. But we're going to look more into our path forward and the new beginnings that can be. Now, she is a diplomat, so she thinks things through. She thinks about what is best for herself, her community, her world. Okay, the Empress has all the kings and queens from all the kingdoms come to her. And they speak of what they need, what they desire, what they feel they need in their life in order to make their kingdoms beautiful. But at the end of the day, it's the Empress's decisions, the Empress plan, the Empress's actions forward that determines it, not anybody else's. She can take things into advisement, but she doesn't necessarily act on what other people are saying are needs in their life. So you really stand strong this week in your path forward. Okay, so don't get caught up in the drama of other people this week when this card appears, because it's about you this week in your path forward, your growth, your potential. We have the Eight of Wands right next to it. So opportunities coming in, many opportunities. So pay attention to what God, your angels, your spirit guides, the universe leaves in your path to bring you to the attention of opportunities that can be in your life. Okay, now the only warning I would have here is not to look too far forward. Okay, when we're looking too far forward at the end goal, what we truly want to manifest, what the end result should be, we can lose sight on the here and now. And when we lose sight on the here and now, we miss those subtle clues from God, our angels, our spirit guides, the universe, showing us the path forward, opening up opportunities, getting ideas in our head to make us act into new horizons, new pathways, new opportunities, new ways of doing things, new ways of becoming. So pay attention to those little things that are grabbing your attentions, those thoughts that come into your head, that song that won't leave your mind. You're surfing on the internet and all of a sudden you come across this article and, pay attention to why it's in front of you. It may be unhinging some trap door in your mind, showing you what could always have been in your life and how to step into an opportunity or a new way of doing things or a new way of becoming. And then we have the Knight of Cups right next to it, so it's all about our passions, our dreams, our desires. This is another card to say, love. Okay, this is another beautiful card for love this week. But in a general reading, I'm going to stick more to your passions and your dreams and your desires, and so you are embracing it. You are loving who you are, where you're going, what you want to become, what you want to create. So tap into that kind of energy this week. Tap into loving you. I mean, we have the Six of Cups as our underwriting energy. So first of all, love you. Also, with this card and being the underlying energy, it could actually bring into You're weak, something from the past. Now, it doesn't necessarily have to be something from the past. It could remind you of something from the past. So you're walking down the street and you pass somebody and they look just like somebody that you dated 20 years ago or 10 years ago or 40 years ago. It's to bring you back to that point in time, and hopefully without attaching yourself to the emotion of the situation that you went through. Or maybe you want to attach to this emotionally, but it is there to take you through the lesson so that you understand the wisdom that you took away from that period in time in your life, to bring you better understanding, to tap into your higher wisdom, to your knowledge, so that you can step forward, knowing what to do, having the wisdom to do the right things in order to put you on a path of success, well-being, abundance, love. Absolutely. Our overriding energy is the Ace of Swords. So once again, those aha moments, those epiphanies. This is a new action plan going forward. Now, many times when we have this type of energy, we take that sword and we draw a line in the sand on what used to be, what is now that we need to change. So we may be negotiating. We may be saying, I'll compromise here. I won't do this. I will do that. In order to start the foundation of a new structure in order to go forward, of what you will allow and won't allow in your life going forward. And that's part of the plan going forward. So pay attention to those aha moments. Pay attention to those epiphanies you have. Journal it. You may be leaning back on it and understanding different things that came to you, and maybe just one or two thoughts come to you and it doesn't make a lot of sense, but when you start writing them down and reading them through, they start to build upon a pattern of understanding. Your wisdom clicks in, your intuition gets in there, and you start to understand exactly what the path is going forward, what the new abundance can be in your life, where the happiness can be had in your life, where you can find the joy and balance in your life. And balance, I didn't even look ahead. There we are on balance. Temperance, it's really looking at how to have a balance going forward, how to feel secure in your life. What needs to go? What needs to come into your life in order for this balance to be there? And we're going to have, with the Eight of Wands, we're going to have a lot of little clues on how to incorporate a balance going forward. So pay attention to what pops up around you this week, what surrounds you this week. We have the Queen of Swords. Now, the Queen of Swords, where she is, somebody may be wasting your energy, pulling you off your path, not giving you the time and the space and the freedom and the liberation in order to look towards your path forward. But there's a strength in you. And so tap into that inner strength to keep you as the focal point this week. Your dreams, your desires, what you want to create, who you want to become. As we go towards the weekend and into next week, we have the King of Pentacles. Once again, it's all your ideas. Okay? Your crown here is this living vine. So it's growing your ideas. It's expanding your ideas. Your thoughts of what you want to create, who you want to become, for the abundance to be there. And there's a firm, structured, it's almost like a traditional energy around you. So it taps into your values of what you truly believe needs to be in your life in order to go forward, but incorporating new ideas into being, into becoming, into growing. It's coupled with the Two of Cups and the Knight of Swords. So, new pathways, new people, and there's this energy about you. By the time you hit this weekend and going into next week, there is an energy, there's a vitality. Okay, you are ready to champion a cause. You are ready to go forward with success. And failure is not even in your vocabulary. It has to do with new paths or new people or new opportunities that you probably tripped upon this week. So if you use the energy correctly this week, by week's end, going into next week, you feel the strength, you feel the vitality. You're meeting new people. You're putting yourself into new situations. You know you've got this. For love, relationships, it even gets better. We have the Lovers. So for those of you in a relationship, this is a week where you can really grow those foundations of relationships, to deepen the relationship, to embrace each other, to see the parts that you love, and to grow upon the positives and leave the negatives behind. And if you focus on the positives, trust me, the negatives dissipate. If you are looking for love, well, there is more than enough cards here to talk about new love that could come into your life. We have the Two of Cups, which is meeting new people. We have, what else do we have here? The Empress, of course, the Empress. The Eight of Wands brings in new opportunities. The Ace of Swords brings a new action plan going forward. So that could possibly include somebody new that you meet. So embrace love this week. And I think you will. I think you are feeling, I mean, with the Empress as your first card, you are feeling the love that you have to give and the love that surrounds you in your life. And then for work, career, money, finances, we have the Emperor. So what a strong card when it comes to that area of your life. This is devising the plan. This is knowing what is needed. This is knowing what people are going to help you move forward in your life. So pay attention to the people that surround you, what values they bring into your life, what opportunities they hold for you. Okay, get out there and mingle with purpose. And have a plan, have an action plan of what you want to accomplish, what you want to create. If you want to be in a certain field, this is the week where you make the plan to step into that field. Even if it's only part-time, even if it's only the research part of it, even if it's only devising the plan this week, so that you can step forward in exactly what you truly want to manifest when it comes to job, when it comes to career, when it comes to your financial situation. This could be a very good week to go over the budget and understand where you have been wasting money, or and redirecting that money to other areas so that you are getting full value for your money, so that your money becomes investments rather than spending in order to stay alive. And until we meet again, remember, I do love you.